In part one of Getting Anchored, we talked about setting up your house, we talked about building your systems, and we talked about how you need to get out of your head when you only see 3, 10, or 75 views. But today, in part two, in Getting Anchored, we're talking about what happens next. What happens next when you build the systems, but the exhaustion sets in. Life gets so heavy with your 9 to 5 and just doing your daily life, and you ask yourself, how am I supposed to stay locked in? Like for me, working a 9 to 5, driving every single day and being exhausted. So let's talk about how to stay anchored right in the middle of that shift. If you're new here, my name is Nikki, and like I said in part one, I am in the trenches with you guys. You see my subscriber count, you see my views. I am literally in the beginning with you. And my explicit goal for the end of this year is to be locked in. I want to build a beautiful community, be a full-time content creator, and speak life into people and help them to get out of their rock bottoms just like I did. But keeping that vision clear while you're mentally exhausted is so hard. So that makes it easy to drift. Makes it easy for one day, one bad day, to make you give up and just let everything just be like, you know what, I don't need to do this. This is too much. Let me just stay in my 9 to 5 grind. And for me, that's what happened in my last 3 weeks, where it was too much for me and I just literally just stopped. But that is where the shift needs to happen. It's recognizing that that is another setback. That is another way that I'm going to fall back into my old ways and not progress. And then on top of that, YouTube just announced their new rules. YouTube is changing their monetization rules, doubling down hours to 8,000 from 4,000. And when you hear stuff like that, you're like, why do I even try? I finally recorded the video. I finally made the plan, and then YouTube goes and changes it. But what we need to understand is that changes nothing. You still stay on your grind and you still continue to make those videos. So we're going to treat this news like a timer, like a clock. We've got until February 1st to make sure we stay locked in and stay consistent. God did not bring us this far to allow us to freeze up and forget our calling. Remember what I said. We aren't trading our calling for comfort. So in part one, I said that we need to establish our own house first. And part of establishing your own house is recognizing that your current situation, your current job is just training ground. Scripture talks about having hope as an anchor for the soul. And I'm going to put the scripture down here. It's firm and secure. So it doesn't mean that the storm is not tiring, that it's not exhausting or draining. It just means that while you're going through the storm, you stay anchored, you stay put. I haven't left my job yet. I'm still walking this through. But what I'm doing is that I'm anchoring my mind into this platform. Every hour that I spend putting into this platform and putting my heart into the people that I want to speak life into is another hour that I get to invest into my freedom. So if you're trying to build your vision without drifting, here are 3 key things that I think will help us to stay locked in. Number 1, first, guard your energy. You don't need 8 hours. You don't need an entire weekend. You need to dedicate yourself 1 to 2 hours of uninterrupted time. You plan out your scripts, or you plan out your day. If you're a baker, you plan out what you're going to bake for the week. If you're a singer, songwriter, you're going to plan out what you want to sing hum a melody or whatever. You're going to take that time and you're going to invest in it uninterrupted. Number 2, stop staring at the deadline. Whether it's 4,000 hours or 8,000 hours or 10 million hours, what you need to focus on is what you're doing right now. For me, I know that if something had changed in the future that would hinder my growth or make it more challenging, I would really just be like, what's the point? But as long as you focus on what's in front of you right now, that is what's going to help you to get one footstep in. That is not what I wanted to say. One foot in front of the other. And number 3, speak life into yourself. You need to stop telling yourself that you're stuck, that you cannot do it. Speak life into your situation. I am in preparation. I'm building. We are going to be building something beautiful, brick by brick, foundation by foundation. And if you're locking in with me and refusing to let this shift in YouTube hinder your growth, I would love it if you would subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit like, and also send this to somebody else that you know that needs to lock in. Part 3 is going to drop this Friday, where we finish off this series and we talk about executing your exit plan and stepping out into full faith. Remember, love yourself, stay anchored, and I'll see you guys on Friday.